Hi everybody, Valfrania here, and as promised, I am going to start my marketing videos and posts and photos and all that kind of stuff to help you with your marketing. Now you can find, if you're a member of Furniture Flipping Blueprint, you can find most of this in our marketing modules, and I will be adding these videos to our FFB member site when we're done here. So you will have them all saved and be able to reference when you want to. So before I get started, look at my pretty scene behind me. We just went to the Eau Claire Dells yesterday with some of my grandkids and my daughter, and DH came with us, and we kind of walked around, enjoyed the beauty of the river. It amazes me still that I can put my own background up there, but I just thought I'd share the beauty of nature with you. And I want to encourage you to take some time and take breaks. Don't constantly work. That's one thing I learned back when I took a personal development course I guess it was just before all of this other mess started. So it's been over 4 years. Wow, it's amazing how time flies. But one of the things that was impressed upon me was to take breaks. It was suggested that you go somewhere and change your scenery anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. Every 4 to 6 weeks, go somewhere for a change of scenery, and that will help you be calmer and happier and ready for the next project. So that's my personal development tip for you, which has nothing to do with marketing other than the fact we get burned out, don't we? So let's get started. I'm going to run down some of the things that I'm going to be covering over the next few weeks. I hope it will be a help to you. I will put some marketing mindset tips in here as well. Your mindset matters. If you're enjoying what you're doing, it's going to come across in your marketing. So remember that. If you're burned out, you're going to have trouble selling your stuff. So along with redesign and everything else, your relationships with your customers, etc. Don't get burned out. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Okay, we're going to go through pricing. Not necessarily specifics of how much do you price that table, but more on the strategy in pricing. In dealing with customers, safety in marketing, staging / photography, listings, the copy you're going to use on there, strategies for your listings, your brand and your positioning in the market, choosing the right redesign. That does have to do with marketing. I'm always saying marketing begins when you pick up your brush. Well, actually, it really begins before that with your mindset and your plan and your strategy. But realize your redesign, your plan is going to affect how well your piece will sell. Of course, you already know that, right? Building an audience, working on marketplace and buy, sell, trade sites, contract pieces, and then whatever else I can come up with. And be sure to ask questions, comments, give us tips, that kind of thing, and that'll help me develop more videos for you. And in the idea of letting you know and not slipping things in on you, all transparency, I want to let you know that I will be talking about the blueprint as well as I do these marketing videos, because to me, to have a complete set of training or advice, tips, lists, examples, videos, that kind of thing is what's going to help you be successful and help you grow really fast if you apply yourself. So I will be mentioning the blueprint and even my online market. Lots of other things to share with you, so be advised I will be talking a little bit about that as well. But I hope to help you in your marketing. Let's get started with the first tip. Safety and marketing. Now I'm going to include an older video that I did a while back where I talked about meeting up with your customers. So I'm going to include that, but just as a tip, be sure that you have covered yourself as far as being safe in your marketing. Don't include your phone number in your listing. Actually, don't think Marketplace will even let you do that. I'm not sure, but I've never done that before. But, you know, don't give your phone number out. You're going to list something and you're going to get pelted with people asking for your phone number. Don't do it unless you know it's a person not trying to scam you. Example, I'll post something, I'll get a message on Facebook saying, okay, I'm interested in your piece. I want to come see it tomorrow. Will you be home? And can you give me your phone number so I can contact you with more questions? Don't do it. Tell them you don't give out your phone number and any questions can be answered here on Messenger. That's most likely the last you'll hear from them because they'll know you're on to them. But I've also had a couple instances where the real people asked my phone number. Like last week or so, I was going to go, it was an hour away from Wausau where we live, and the person asked for my phone number because he wanted to delete the listing because he knew he had a customer coming and he was getting hundreds of emails. He was getting message after message because it was a good deal. It was a 3-piece set for $100. And he said, you're the first one. I'm getting pelted with all these requests. I really want to delete my listing, but I want to stay in contact with you. I did give him my phone number because he was a real person. When you have someone that wants more information, whether it's your address or phone number or whatever, look them up on Facebook. If you're going through Marketplace, look them up on Facebook, make sure they're a real person. Those that are scammers will have just pretty little pictures, but no interaction with other people, no friends, that kind of thing. So beware of that. Same thing happens on all of these other buy, sell, trade sites, not just Facebook. So do protect yourself. And as a rule, when I have someone coming to buy from me, I don't give them my address until the day that they're coming to pick up the piece. So they say, I want your piece. Can I come Thursday and get it? 2:00? Yes, that's fine. And then I message them back and say, I'll give you my address the morning of. Don't willy-nilly give out your address. And make sure you either have someone there with you at the house or you do a meetup. Always suggested do the meetup at like a safer place. Like the most popular meetup place for us is Target, the Target parking lot. I don't know why everybody picks that, but they do. But another option would be a pickup at the police station. Most police stations will allow these kind of things to go on, the exchange of goods in their parking lot. That's probably the safest thing to do. If they're coming to your home, make sure you have someone with you. Or what my daughter and I do is when we have a pickup to our house, we'll take a photo of the person on Facebook, if this is a Facebook deal, a photo of their profile, and then I send it to Jillian and say, if I get kidnapped, this is the person that did it. Just so there's some sort of the ability for someone to follow up if something goes wrong. And of course, I always tell DH what's going on, and he tries to be home for each of those things. And I try and set the pickups for when he's going to be home. So those are some tips for you when you're dealing with the public. If you're in, like I'm in Wausau, it's like Mayberry, so I don't have a lot of fear. I live out in the country. If someone's going to drive all the way out there, chances are they're legit. But if I am concerned, like if it's a man showing up and I'm going to be home alone or it just feels sketchy, then I will carry. If you carry, then you'll know what that means. So please protect yourself. I'll come back with some more marketplace tips. We have been testing them out, and I think we have a pretty good strategy for marketing on Facebook, on Messenger, and all of that kind of communication going on. So let me know your tips, and then I will also post one of my older interviews that I had with Jillian in regard to safety in marketing, which is pretty much ran over everything I just did, but I'll post that as well. So you have a great day, and I will come back soon with another tip. And please comment, make suggestions, tell me what you do. If I miss something, please give your tip as well. And we will go forward together and we will work on our marketing so we can get our stuff sold. I have a whole list of things that I'll suggest to you that we do that we feel is successful. And honestly, changing just one thing might not make a difference for you. But if you're not doing this long list of things like we're doing and you implement them, I think you'll see a change in your marketing. I think you'll see more sales because we've been testing this out for a couple years. Now, on that note, in regard to Facebook, some of us have found a lack of reach, which I shouldn't even say some of us, I should say most of us have found a lack of reach. We used to get hundreds of views when we would post on Marketplace. Not anymore. And I think that's due to a couple things. Uh, I am conservative. I would think most believers are conservative, and we're talking about this on our group. And so you're probably like minded, and you've probably done the same thing I have done. In past years, when all of this stuff broke, all of this political stuff broke, I used to post on my personal profile a bunch of political stuff. And then I saw my views plummet from hundreds down to 10 or less. Okay. I think I was shadow banned, and I think I continue to be shadow banned because of that, because my personal profile is connected to all of my business stuff as well. So that is a problem. And until Facebook changes their algorithm, we're going to always have to struggle with Facebook, Messenger, buy, sell, trade, marketplace, all of that stuff. So it's not necessarily you. But if you build your readership, if you build your audience, that will help tremendously. And if you change some of these things I'm going to suggest, hopefully that'll make a difference in your marketing. So don't be too discouraged if you feel you've been shadow banned. I stopped posting political stuff at least 2 years ago, and it still affects me today. Nothing I can do about that, but just move forward. So please comment, tell me what you think, and let's go through this marketing series together. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.